Because, Mr. President, the story of Chief Edwin Clark is the history of Nigeria. And today, it is very sad that we are losing him at a time when his wise counsel is most needed. Mr. President, a little example is about the contributions of Chief Edwin Clark in the various conferences, constitutional conferences, that gave birth to what we, the new generation of Nigerians, are enjoying today, called Nigeria. At a time when many people were advocating for separation, for division, for confederacy, Chief Edwin Clark and his co-travelers stood for Nigeria. And so, history will be kind to him to say that Chief Edwin Clark certainly was one of the formidable founding fathers of modern Nigeria. And Mr. President, I will not end this contribution without mentioning Chief Edwin Clark, his PANDEV, the Pan-Niger Delta Forum, and collaboration with the Middle Belt Forum to speak for the minority communities in Nigeria. And so it is not wrong, therefore, for anybody to say here that Pa Edwin Clark definitely was a bridge builder, because he represented the voice for the minority communities in this country, even as he advocated for a united Nigeria. And so I want to say, therefore, that Pa Edwin Clark was a stickler for justice, fairness, and equity. But as we always say, we are not configured by God to live forever. And so a time comes when we must leave this space. And so this time is the time for Pa Edwin Clark to leave this space, but not without leaving very indelible marks in the sands of history, so that when the history of Nigeria is written even 100 times, the name Edwin Clark will feature prominently in the history of Nigeria. And so it is our prayer for those of us from the Middle Belt, for those of us Pan-Nigerians, to remember a nationalist called Pa Edwin Clark from Niger Delta that advocated for the whole of Nigeria. And so we pray that God grants him a merciful judgment and a place in his kingdom. I wish him to rest in perfect peace until we meet not to part anymore. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Mr. President.
Thank you.